Hi buddy, it's Julia here and welcome back to a new Christmas page in not Christmas season. I don't know what made me do this, but I'm really happy I did because I now have 6 very pretty Christmas pages that I didn't have before. So what I did was when I was sort of packing up all the Christmas stuff from December Daily, I was like, no, let's do this, make the Christmas pages from 2013, just get it done. And I really like how they came out. Now, the papers I have used are stuff mixed from what I had planned to use on my December daily, but also, as you can see here, some really old papers that I've bought. These two pattern papers are actually from Basic Grey. I think they're called Nordic Holidays, and I bought a ton of those papers and have used a lot of them, but I have no more. They were perfect. They're very distressed, quite old, a bit vintage looking, but very Nordic, so that fit me perfectly, living up here in Sweden. So I thought I'm going to use them up on making these pages. So on my second page in this little series, I'm going to document the ornaments. So here I have the photos I have. um, I mean, if you really want to do this properly, I suppose you could go back and like look through the photos of this year and then pick out whatever. But I had printed the photos. I already had them. I'm just going to make do with what I have and just make it done. And I'm really happy I did do that. So I have here one 4x4, so I put that on top, and then the other two put them in a grid below. On this red paper, I'm going to mat the photos on that, and I'm just going to use a bit of a punch. Yeah, I feel like I should get an applaud or something. Just to have some texture. So this one is quite easy, and yeah, like I've mentioned in my previous videos, my last video was about the family around Christmas. That I thought I was going to have like the same color scheme throughout and the same decoration and sort of make them all feel cohesive. And here I was like, nope, I'm just going to use what I have, mix it all. So I thought because this was like the ornament page, I'm going to use those little ornaments from the Falala collection. Also going to use the thickers from this collection. It's wood veneer with white, and I really like them. They have amazing stick. I don't think I've ever like used uh, uh, anything from American Craft with this good stick. So yeah, and I noticed that because I put the letters on in the wrong way. Yeah, if you're Swedish, you see the problem. Yeah. Anyway, I will fix that before I take the photos. But yeah, they were stuck down properly, so that's good, I suppose. I'm really annoyed right now, as you can see, because I can't find the foam squares. Here we go. I'm happy again. Yeah. um, I was going to say something, but I was so upset over this foam squares. No, anyway. Moving on, I'm going to do the same with these, and I'm going to add 2 of them with their papers, and then one you can see on top there are from the epoxy stickers. And what a glare, I should have fixed that. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to add some of these phrases from Tim Holtz. I have added them so much. They were like money worth. This one, yeah, I really like this one. If you don't like this sort of vintage look, then don't get them, but I really like them, and I like that you can sort of, because in my December daily I added them a lot and I didn't have any sort of vintage vibe there, but they worked really well, so I highly recommend them. I felt like it was a bit odd with the little ornament just floating there, so I'm going to give them some faux string. I mean, you could easily sew or do some embroidery or something, but I'm just going to have my pen there and then a little bow. Going to add my journaling like so. Really clever of me, very fast. So apparently I had a lot to say about ornaments. Adding some gold Heidi shine here and just sort of following the the line I've created with the decorations or embellishments. That's the word I was looking for. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to do now, and like adding something else, because like I mentioned, the previous layout was very clean, very simple, red and pink, which is not a Christmas color for me at all, but I thought, well, hey, let's go with it. And I'm looking here and I see that pink ornament and I'm like, I want to have it in more places. I'm not really sure how to get that pink in any more places. And I'm seeing what I have. I have another ornament, I have the little candy cane, I have a little stocking. I'm looking through all the die cuts that I have shoved in the in the file, the papers. I'm looking for something that I can add so I get that sort of visual 3, so that that one pink doesn't stand out so much. And I'm thinking really hard here. I mean, like, yeah. Uh, Finding some pink paper here, thinking that might work. Layering some stuff together to create that, but I sort of feel a bit awkward, so I'm not going to go with that. Thinking what else I have in my stash that I can add this shape to. Punches. Oh yeah, I punched something. Looking through my punches. I should do that more often. So I decided to add some punched stars using this paper. It has some gold, I was going to say gold threads on it. It sort of looks like gold threads, gold lines in it. So I'm going to use those little stars to add in more pink. And then also this little word strip. And I think that is something that I get sometimes when I'm like, this is going really great, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done, but it doesn't really look quite right. So this was one of those times when I was like, and something is wrong, but I don't know what it is. And when you figure it out, it's like, oh my god, how am I going to fix this? I think stars is a really nice and easy way to add. I think for Christmas, stars is kind of given. And in general, stars and hearts are quite easy, small little embellishments. And I think that's why tiny star punches or heart punches are really great investment, because at times like this, I just needed those tiny pieces of pink and I could just use a little punch. So yeah, I was kind of happy using the punch. um, I think that is one of those things we're like, oh, we need to have those punches and then never use them. But then I did. So I'm going to add some pink pearls to the cluster of stars, and that is it. Yeah. I'm really happy with how this page turned out, getting some pink in the Christmas and sort of figuring out and solving, quote unquote, the problem. I'm really happy with this page. I hope you'll come back to see some more Christmas pages or other pages. And yeah, I hope to see you soon.